Welcome to the Leverton on Everything podcast. I'm Leverton, and this is Everything, a daily podcast where I literally review everything in under 10 minutes. Today I'm reviewing It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I gave it 8 out of 10 stars. Brilliant but not for everyone is my title. I really do think that this is a brilliant sitcom, but honestly, it's not my favorite sitcom in the entire world, and there are parts that I was absolutely disgusted by, but I do think it's brilliant, and here are the reasons why I find it brilliant. I think it's really, really hard to make a good sitcom nowadays, and the only person, in my opinion, who has some kind of inkling as to where the format can go is Michael Schur, because of sitcoms like the American version of The Office, Parks and Rec, The Good Place, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. All of these have unique selling points, and it's not just the traditional sitcom. The traditional sitcom is about a family or a group of friends, and every half hour they have some kind of adventure. There's punchlines, and maybe there's a learning moment, and then the sitcom is finished. The fundamental problem with all sitcoms, apart from the ones that I mentioned, is that people on sitcoms are horrible people. If you take the classic sitcom, if you think about the best sitcoms of all time, Seinfeld or Friends, those are the two that people bring up. And with Seinfeld, you might well say that that was the whole point, that these were just normal people and that they never learned anything and they never grew. But actually, they're not normal people. No one would be friends with George or Jerry or Elaine or Kramer. I mean, Kramer in the show is not a horrible person per se, he's just odd, but the rest of them are horrible people in the world and to each other. And that's the thing about sitcoms, is that the characters in sitcoms are really horrible to each other. Go back and watch an episode of The Golden Girls. They're absolutely horrible to each other. If a person in real life treated you that way, you wouldn't be their friend unless you're some kind of masochist. That's the thing that's brilliant about this show. It takes that idea that sitcom people are horrible people and throws away the pretense that these are likable characters. These are horrible people doing extremely horrible things. All of the events in the show are just sort of set pieces to display how horrible these people are. There's lots of gross out comedy, there's lots of things that are funny and true. It's one of those things where you watch one episode and you'll be like, wow, that was really, really great. And the next episode, at least for me, I'll be like, I can't watch this. It's so uncomfortable. I can't watch this. I think it's brilliant. It's a kind of deconstruction of where a sitcom logic ends up, and it presents you with the most horrible people that you're still supposed to find somewhat sympathetic because the magic of television tells you you do. Yeah, so It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Check it out if you haven't already. I mean, it's been on for 20 years, so you probably have watched it. Yeah. All right. That is all for me. Please check out my other podcasts. I have one with my son called the Everything and More Etc. podcast. He recommends things for me to watch. I recommend things for him to watch, and then we discuss. I also do a podcast called Death by Disney, where I review every Disney movie chronologically that has ever been produced. So yay. It's quite interesting, actually, to look at the history of cinema that way, through that lens. So if you'd like to join me on the journey, please check out that podcast. Thank you, and bye.